Welcome to the Creative Play and Podcast Network. Join us as we review our favorite RPGs, collectible card games, MMOs, video games, PC games, and bring up interesting topics and things that we'd like to share with everyone. Sit back and enjoy the show.
Hi, this is Kelly, aka Trixie from Ragnarok and Roll, a Scion to Ragnarok story, and Tilda Wimblewick from D&D Journey of the 5th Edition. First off, I would just like to say thank you to everyone for listening to our varied adventures, as well as for rating us on iTunes and RPGpodcast.com. If you haven't rated us yet, we would greatly appreciate it if you could. And if you're looking for more ways to support our efforts, we are now on Patreon, a great site where you can help us continue making more podcasts, as well as some special surprises for our patrons. If you can, please look us up at www.patreon.com/cppn. Every little bit helps. And again, thank you for listening.
Okay, so Dunk, do you want to tell everybody who your new character is?
So I'm changing characters to a draw technician, who's a slicer and a slicer, and is Danza Dart.
He's a slicer and a slicer?
A slicer and a slicer. So he took the tech slicer from Age of Empire and the
That's right.
spy slicer from Age of the Rebellion.
Translation: computers are your bitch.
Yep. But I don't do much more than that. So
computers are your bitch.
Yeah, computers are about it.
I got mechanic.
That's his name?
His
Danza.
name is Mechanic.
Danza
Like
Dart.
Tony Danza.
Tony Danza. Only Tom Jones would come up with Tony Danza. That's funny, Chris. That's why we keep you around.
Thanks.
Two light side.
One dark side.
One light side.
One dark side.
And then Dan had a light side. Look at that. A tiny, tiny pool, but very balanced. It's almost like we have a lot of Jedi nearby.
A galaxy at war, into the unknown. Turmoil continues to engulf the galaxy. Republic and Separatist forces fight for their lives as Jedi forces seek to quell conflicts spilling out across the galaxy. Returning from capturing the smuggler Magenta Solo, the Jedi Akazel and his companions have returned to the Jedi Temple on Coruscant. As the war rages on, the young Jedi Knight must reenact a sacred pilgrimage to the Arctic world of Ilum in search of a vital component to a new lightsaber.
As of course the Star Wars music starts in the background.
Well, Tom Jones eagerly awaits everyone settling down in the bar.
In the bar. Okay. Okay, so our Jedi, of course, are at the Jedi Temple on Coruscant, getting to hobnob with the other Jedis. You know, our poor seeker friend feeling bad that he doesn't have his lightsaber to sell because no one believes he's a Jedi Knight without it. Okay.
I got my quickness.
Not quick enough to keep your lightsaber in your hands.
That was just my perception. That wasn't my quickness.
Okay, so the two of you have been told that you'll be sent on a mission for the Jedi Council.
Where are we going?
You are going to the Arctic planet Ilum
Yay, I know where we're going.
to go get a new lightsaber crystal for your lightsaber.
Yeah.
Okay? So as you guys are packing up, Master Yoda comes up to you. And he wishes to have a moment with the Seeker.
Oh.
Going to Ilum you are.
Yeah.
Excellent this is. You may take the initiates with you.
Kind of figured that was going to happen.
The ship shall be ready for you.
Okay. How many am I taking?
There shall be 5 initiates with you.
Okay. Then you really got him on you. You thought last time was bad.
So
a family car.
I expect you, Master Jedi, to train them in the temple so that they may construct their own lightsabers if they are destined to have one.
Okay.
The two of you can be trusted with such a sacred trust, I hope.
Let's go with that. Yeah.
The shuttle is prepared and waiting for you. You may leave any time. The younglings are ready for you. They are.
Okay.
Okay, and they basically give you guys a little data pad that's got all the information on the younglings.
Okay.
Okay. So what are you guys doing?
I want to find out more about our ship.
It is a very, very simple Corellian cruiser. Some would almost call it underarmed for the current situation that's going on in space right now.
All right, how much would it cost to, I don't know, upgrade some blasters or something? Just in case we might need the ship.
It would probably be the listed price in the book for that, but you might not have the time to do this.
Okay. All right, then we'll just leave it alone.
Okay.
Do we have a pilot, or do I need to pilot it?
Well, conveniently, since you do have piloting skills you do have, Master Yoda figures you will be the pilot, but there is a etiquette droid that's going along with you to help corral the younglings.
Okay.
Along with John Tomes?
That's if you guys want to invite Tom Jones.
Oh, yeah. You guys might not even invite me. I'll have my own adventure in the bar.
You drink.
I don't know. Should we bring the smuggler to all the crystals?
Yeah.
With all the little kids.
With all the little kids?
Oh, whoa! Oh, come on.
I mean, it's bad enough you steal in front of us. You gotta steal in front of the kids.
Is it stealing if the crystals are calling out to me?
The force.
Well, I
How
mean-
is it possible that every crystal's calling out to you? They don't work that way.
They're my friends. They all like me.
The force is strong with this one.
So, of course,
You're
Duncan,
nobody likes
with your new character joining in, the Slicer, who's the Slicer, what is your angle for joining in with the crew?
Someone told me to go along.
Okay, so someone at the Jedi Temple told you to go along,
Yep.
or did you hack your way into something?
Nope, somebody at the Jedi Temple told me to go along.
Okay, so basically you're brought along as a computer expert.
Yep.
After all, in case there's separatist droids attacking, who's better than a Slicer? Okay, so you guys are preparing to disembark. Is there any special gear you guys grab? Anything along those lines?
Cold weather gear?
So you do pick up some cold weather gear?
I just do not freeze my lightsaber off.
Okay. So you guys have cold weather gear for you guys, as well as the technician that's coming along?
Yeah.
And how about the old smuggler? Does he invite it along?
Does Tom Jones ping them on the HoloNet? Maybe you're bored and want to reminisce.
Yeah, I could run protection for you guys. As long as the Jedi Council gives us a small fee. A pittance, really, of 500 credits.
A pittance.
How much cash you rolling in over there?
Enough.
No, obviously not enough. I'm at least 500 shots.
You have at least enough to fund my lightsaber, damn it.
Well, see, thankfully with you, there are 6 lightsaber kits there that basically have the parts needed to make a hilt.
Okay.
One just needs to get the important Jedi
Crystal.
The crystal for the lightsaber.
And then you're just like, here you go, here's your hilt.
Yep.
Cool.
Well, you
Well,
have
here's
to
your
take
pieces,
the
for your hilt.
and-
Yeah. But I've already done that before.
Yes,
So, I
you
mean-
have. So you should be good with it.
I do that too. I did it at Disneyland. Mine was awesome.
So much better than Build-A-Bear. So, Tom Jones, do
A lot
you
more
reach
expensive.
out to your Jedis?
Yes, absolutely.
So which one of the Jedis answers his HoloNet?
I'll leave this to our
Counselor?
counselor.
Okay, I will answer my HoloNet ping.
Okay, so Tom Jones?
Hey, I heard you guys are going to Ilum?
Ilum.
Well, you haven't heard anything because I haven't talked to you.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Hey, you guys.
There's connections.
You guys getting up to any adventures there? You skullduggerous dogs.
As in the background you hear, "She's my wife!"
Unrelated, I promise.
That's not me for once.
Yeah, actually, we have a really important mission. Very hair-raising.
Great. I am excellent at running security, as you already know. I've killed many people in your presence.
I feel to bring that one up.
I feel like I would be an asset to your group.
I think the experience could benefit
Ooh. So you tell him to meet him at the landing pad at the Jedi Temple?
Yes.
All right.
Transporting precious cargo.
Great. Let's talk about fees.
As you hear some smashing sound over his hollow net.
I kind of got a bar tab, and I was wondering if you guys could spare 500 credits for this adventure here. The Jedi Council maybe could spring for it.
I can look into it.
All right, you wouldn't be trying to use deceit on me now, would you?
No, I'd browbeat you. Remember, that's the way I work.
All right, well, I'm on my way. Things are getting pretty dangerous over here.
Don't let him get out of there!
I told you, that wasn't my hand.
As you hear smashing glass sound.
See you guys.
I'm thinking 400. As the practice continues, 300. By the time he gets off the holonet, so you'll be paying me 400.
Okay, so after a little while, cutscene, Tom Jones is at the Jedi Temple trying to blend in his scruffy nerferness.
Sprinting towards the ship.
Trying to find us.
She was my wife!
God
You
damn
free
it.
bastard.
Who let
Okay.
us in here?
So you guys are at the landing bay with the younglings come running out. And they're all bundled up and ready to go.
Just curious, how big are these lightsaber crystals?
They fit inside a lightsaber.
Literally,
Okay.
like,
About the size of
Smaller
a
than a
quartz
bread box.
crystal for a necklace.
Good, so definitely less than one encumbrance, right?
Oh, definitely.
Alrighty.
Interesting note. They generated force harmonic.
It's good to know.
So
They're
a
not
Jedi
just-
could sense them.
They're not just any old crystals. They call
So
out
if,
to the Jedi.
if they were to jump in your pocket.
Boy, I am going to be like a bright, gleaming,
Do you-
shining force.
Are you telling him this?
Yes.
Alright,
Just keeping him honest, I'm sure.
I'm just keeping that.
No, I'm just enlightening you.
You guys can help and find extras so you guys have spares in case you lose them.
Yeah, I mean,
You never know.
If that's the most important
What
part of
if
the
it-
lightsaber.
yeah. What if instead of having to go to this planet every time, you could just come to me?
That's a good
For a
plan.
fee.
If we're gonna go that way, I'd just take them.
Oh, but that's
Yeah,
not
that'd be a greedy thing to do, and that's not the Jedi
that's not
way.
a Jedi way.
But it can be greedy. It doesn't work for me.
Okay. So you guys are at the landing bay. The Jedi are waiting as the younglings are running around, going, "Yay!"
I guess, trying to corral all the kids into the ship.
Okay. So what do you say to the younglings
It's
on
like-
this sacred pilgrimage?
Cut your shit or no presents for you.
I'm sure whoever your master is rolling in his grave right now. That's not how you talk to the younglings. So, Mr. Jedi, tell us about the adventure we're going to go on.
Well, it's an adventure you gotta find out for yourself. Like, I actually can't tell you anything that's going on in there. You gotta figure it out for yourself.
So what are we going to do while we're there?
Hopefully find your crystal, the crystal that calls out to you.
I'm going to find the first crystal in this with this one pushy kid, human just pushes one of the other kids going, I'm going to find the first crystal. And of course then there's this little Rhodian kid that's just and he basically is kind of getting a little snarky with them. No, I'm going to find the first crystal.
Mm-hmm. Starting to argue amongst the kids.
Mm-hmm. Just amongst the younglings. Okay, so are you gonna tell the kids anything? Do anything? Just let the poor protocol droids sit there freaking out trying to corral the kids?
I'm gonna tell my compadre John Tomes to help wrangle them kids.
Who's John Tomes?
My robot.
Destroyed.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about the robot.
So you're bringing your robot friend.
Well, of course I am not leaving him anywhere.
Okay. Since you're the strong silent type, you can say that. Okay, so your droid and the protocol droid start, doing the whole binary rap with each other, communicating. Oh my, young Master Jedi, have you prepared the ship?
Yep.
Have you? Did you do any pre-flight checklist, astronavigation, anything like that?
Well, I assumed that the robot was going to do astronavigation.
It's a protocol droid.
Oh, it doesn't do astronavigation?
It doesn't. It's babysitter. It's not.
So you have
I can
astronavigation?
plot it.
Okay.
Okay,
So he's intelligence based.
So the slicer comes out, who's the technician who's working on your ship.
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to introduce yourself to the Jedi?
I'll plot the course.
Okay.
What races?
Draw.
The draw.
and what
I
do
might
you,
blend in with the little kids from time to time, but I have a lot more.
so what do you look like?
Short, only about 3 feet tall. I have light blue fur all over. It kind of looks like a satyr, but hairy all over.
No, I'm not selling it. No, you can't sell it for me.
Oh, I know what I'm doing. I'm not selling anything for you.
It's a draw thing.
Okay.
What's the difficulty?
It's going to be against 4 purple, but you have a blue because you have the Jedi chart since you are part of the Jedi Corps. The Jedi Corps trusts you with that information, but it is a little known backwater place.
Whole lot of advantages. Oh, 1 failure.
We're gonna die.
Oh boy, this trip's already gone sideways.
Okay. So, you guys, you're all set. The protocol droid is shushing the kids on board. All the kids are getting on board, strapping up, stowing their gear. They've got, cold weather parkas and survival gear.
Chill on. I have a reroll.
You have a reroll. Oh, from your talent tree.
Apparently doesn't matter. Still 1 failure, but
Same amount of advantages.
3 advantages.
Okay. So, you believe he's got a great course plotted out for you guys. Okay, so Tom Jones, you get on the ship. Your droid's, packing himself away because apparently he's still been, I take it, recently mind wiped.
Yeah. So he's still building up his personality.
Okay, go ahead and give me a perception roll real quick. As the hatch is starting to close and pre-flight's being taken care of.
Perception, huh?
Yep, it's going to be against 2 purple. 2 purple.
Okay. Can I get one more of these green dice?
JJ might share one.
Oh, that was great.
2 purple.
Yep. And go ahead and JJ, you can give your captain's speech for starting up the ship.
Have a captain's speech?
This is your captain speaking. Please.
Oh.
You got to have a captain's speech.
Oh. This is your captain speaking. Buckle up or don't want you to lose any limbs or anything.
So I got 1 threat, 4 success.
4 success. Just as the hatch is closing, you notice that all these younglings and your friends from the Jedi temple here all have cold weather gear.
Well, my coach protects me, right?
We're talking like on the planet Hoth cold weather gear.
Oh, it's terrible. That's alright.
Okay. So you guys start to take off. Nice pleasant flight. Thankfully clear skies for you from the Jedi Temple. You're taking off. You get to orbit. You follow the flight path. You hit... And you guys start your jump to hyperspace. So at this point, you can unbuckle your seatbelts and communicate amongst the group. The kids, of course, are all joking about, I'm going to have a yellow saber. I'm going to have a green saber.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the little girls, she's a Togruda too. And she looks at you. Mister, what color is your lightsaber?
Well, it was green.
Can I see it?
Maybe later.
Much later.
Much later.
Okay. And of course, I don't believe you're a Jedi.
Damn it.
Master Jedi, is he really a Jedi? He doesn't have a lightsaber.
He is really a Jedi. And you know not all Jedi carry one.
Oh, but the Jedi Knights do. I hope to be a strong and powerful Jedi Knight. That's just really dramatic music in the background. Methinks she won't survive Order 66.
Oh.
Don't worry, I'm still years away.
Mr. Anakin! Mr. Anakin! Okay, so you guys do anything, say anything? You got a new person on the crew?
Anyway, I could try to scrounge some weather gear up here.
Well, you can play some sub-out cards with the kids and sew some of their kid-sized outfits together.
Let's do it. I'm gonna gamble with them kids.
Be careful, they have the Force.
I've got a deck of cards here, actually.
Make sure
We'll
he
use
moves.
chance cubes.
Chance cubes.
Roll some dice.
Whoa, I don't play chance cubes. That first word I don't like so much.
That's almost like a fair chance there. That's unacceptable. Okay, so you're actually going to play cards with the kids?
Yeah, let's play cards with the kids. I won't take their coats, though. I can't do that.
Oh.
That's probably where I draw the line. I can't do nothing to them. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure if you want, you can scrounge a couple thermal blankets from the survival packs and make a big Mylar-looking poncho.
Sounds good to me. Let's raid that survival pack.
Okay.
And maybe some of the ship's insulation.
That worries me. Give me we're just going to say coordination for crafting yourself a suit of poncho from the parts of the ship.
Alright. And what am I...
It's going to be against 2 purple, but a black, because you're kind of improvising as you go.
2 purple and a black.
From the ship. Oh, this doesn't look like a vital component.
Coordination.
You should be fairly good with that.
Does we have a Sharpie?
Oh, well, actually pretty good here.
What?
Sharpie.
I got
Black one, preferably.
I got 1 success, 1 advantage, right? Or
Nice. So for the advantage...
2 success and 1 advantage.
Okay, so for the advantage, I'll say that it actually looks good. You've got yourself a nice little Mylar poncho with a couple layers, heavy. It's got this whole Clint Eastwood look going on with your coat.
Ready? Hey, them Jedi kids.
Very outlawish.
Yes.
Those Jedi kids, they had to have money.
Do you ask one of them, or are you asking a Jedi?
Yeah, let me ask the kids. You guys got any credits?
We don't need money. The temple provides everything we need. They're our family.
Alright.
Must be nice to have family.
Whoa, I sense a dark
Are
background.
you going to become a Jedi too? You're pretty old.
I'll tell you what, guys. I'm not a Jedi, but what I'm looking for is you guys to go grab some crystals for me. I'll give you 1 credit for each crystal you guys smuggle back across the Jedi line.
Oh my god!
Give me a charm roll.
Who's that?
Give me a charm roll against 2 purple, and I'll give you a blue, because these kids are raised to mind their elders, and they
Trust
know
people.
that the Jedi Council will protect them.
2 purple and a blue.
2 purple and a blue.
Oh my god, he succeeds!
Okay, so at least 3 of the 4. How many successes?
1 success and 2 advantage.
Yep. And I want to use those advantage in case I gotta make a deceit roll to lie later about this.
Okay, so any deceit roll with the kids, they trust you.
Yeah.
Okay, so you get a blue dice on that.
All right.
Okay, so pretty much you get 3 of the kids to trust you enough that, okay, I'll bring you back crystals for credit. Okay. Okay. So, after a little while, you believe you guys should be at the coordinates you're looking for. Everything's going good. Do you tell the kids to strap back in before you come out of hyperspace?
Yeah.
Just in case it's a bumpy ride, everybody straps back in. You go back in the control room. Is anybody in the control room with you?
I'm assuming he is.
Is the slicer?
I wasn't planning on it.
Oh, I don't know.
If you want me to, I can.
So where are you spending most of the trip on the ship?
Away from the kids.
Okay.
By me.
So you two are basically away from the kids, and the protocol droid is telling all these beautiful stories about the Jedi. Well, 2,000 years ago. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
And I'm just sitting here like, God, I've heard these 1,000 times.
And you're hearing interpretations of. Okay. So as the engine on the ship makes a weird hissing noise.
Start smoking.
Mister, isn't smoking bad for you?
It's vaping, kid. It's vaping. It's different.
Isn't that what they call it when you shoot someone?
That too.
That's bad for them.
It's also different.
Okay, so you throttle back. The stars come back into focus, and you notice something's. You're in the cockpit. So give me a quick computers roll. It's going to be against 3
Me,
purple.
computers roll?
You, yeah. You're the only one in the cockpit.
No, he was there.
I was up there avoiding the kids.
Okay, then you can do the computer roll instead. if you
I was
want.
like, please don't make me do a computers roll.
I was looking forward to that roll.
Difficulty?
It's going to be against 3 purple.
It's a guy with 4 talking.
And so I was like, oh, triumph.
Oh my god.
2 triumphs.
Holy
Talk too much,
shit.
Russ.
Okay.
And 4 successes on top of it.
Jesus H.
Okay, so on your amazing roll,
One threat.
as you just obviously this is why you're with the Jedi Corps, because your bond with computers is almost on par with the Force. People think you are gifted beyond mere flesh and machines. You flip up the screen, hit 3 buttons, and your screen just lights up with everything in the known fucking universe on your sensor sweep. You notice that behind there's a cluster of asteroids, and there's 3 ships hiding in the rocks.
You're in trouble.
And because they're basically in the shadow that you normally would not be able to see them, but apparently your sensor ping was so amazing, it echoed off something. And then there's a derelict-looking transport just floating, fairly, pretty much in front of you. But the most important thing that you pick is this is not where you're supposed to be.
Okay. We're in the wrong spot.
And as soon as you say that we're in the wrong spot, and on your sensor sweep, you notice those 3 ships that are hiding behind little asteroids are powering up, their systems. They were trying to look like they weren't there and just floating debris, but because of your amazing, astonishing sensor roll, you see that they were there. And you all of a sudden get a static message over your communications. Help! Our ship is damaged. We were attacked by and you hear some whispering in the background. Separatists, yes! Jedi ship! And it basically gives what your basic ship's comm system is, which was the Star Explorer. Mm-hmm. Jedi ship, Star Explorer! We are damaged, and then you can hear, sounds like someone's muffling the microphone and talking. We are damaged. Can you send supplies and help? Are there any Jedis aboard your ship?
Call Dana for this one. Hey, you got a problem up here.
Okay.
What's the problem?
It's a trap.
It's a trap. 2 successes say it's a trap.
I'd say both of us just like it's.
There's 3 ships out behind the asteroids. A broken ship that's signaling distress, and we're in the wrong quadrant.
And on top of that, his sensor sweep also picked up on the damaged transport. What looks like massive amounts of damage on the bottom of the ship is actually looks like quickly welded on just trash to cover up a weapons turret, which is powered up, by the way.
I'm going to start recalculating.
Okay.
I will contact the ship. We're making preparations to send supplies and assistance to you. Hold. Quick. Get us out of here.
5 successes.
5 successes? Okay, you've plotted a new course. Okay.
I guess we'll miss the treasure.
Well, they called me up, not you.
The face is plastered to the window.
As all of a sudden you get an SOS signal from the ship. It's basically on the emergency broadcast system that automatically come through any radios and turn them on for like a emergency weather system. Hey, this is a distress beacon from click. I'm assuming that's that button pushes the click. Okay. emergency warning system override.
You know,
Okay.
use whatever ways I can to contact and let them know there's laying a trap out here.
Okay, so who you're contacting? The local authorities?
Local authorities, Jedi Council, whoever.
Okay. And are you, as you're piloting the ship, are you making an appearance like you're getting closer? What are you doing?
I'll make it at least look like we're kind of going into the trap, so that way
Okay.
they're not gonna it buys us a little bit of time to kind of
Okay, little fidget room.
yeah.
So you can do the whole...
Like casual.
Yeah.
Okay,
Fly casual.
Okay, so go ahead and as you're getting closer and closer, give me a piloting roll. It's against only 2 purple but 1 black die since you're making it look like you're creeping closer on them. As your comm specialist here is telling you, oh, by the way, those ships are starting to fire up their engines.
3 successes, 4 advantages.
Okay, just as you get closer, before you're within the asteroid field's gravitational pull, you do a little backflip as 3 ships with engines on start flying your direction, and you just hit the gas and are gone.
Yeah.
Okay, and you're back on the trip. But Jedi, who's coming up to the front and not strapped in his chair, give me a coordination roll as he is slamming the hyperspace. It's only against 2 purple. As you are zipping in a different direction in space.
Sorry if it hurts.
Oh yeah, you have 0 issue with that. Okay, so you guys are heading off to now hopefully the right direction. As all of a sudden you guys are heading off after just a short time in hyperspace, thankfully. You weren't off that far, but you realize, on the sensors, you're now going into the unknown regions. As you hit the coordinates of, you have fond memories when you were a youngling going through the becoming yourself, that you remember how much you enjoyed this place, how much you had a good time doing this. Do you have that piece of paper I handed you? Yes, that paper. Did you read it?
I'm assuming just the one line?
Yes.
Okay.
I will fold it here to make it easier for you.
I'm just waiting for the prompt.
You can give the younglings a little heads up of what they're to expect.
Here.
This side.
Okay. The Jedi Temple on Ilum was a temple that was built by the Jedi Order in the earliest days of its existence. The temple was the location of the Crystal Caves, which contained kyber crystals. It was the crystal caves that Jedi trainees underwent a trial known as the Gathering.
Okay, they're like, ooh, can you tell us about the Gathering?
Nope.
Okay.
You have to experience the Gathering.
Okay.
I know.
And Tom Jones just laughs.
I know all about the Gathering.
God damn it.
Mr. Jones, tell us about the Gathering.
At least it's not the reaping.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, so as you're going along, you guys are heading down on the planet. Give me a quick piloting roll. It's going to be against 3 purple and a red, unless you have something that negates a black for piloting.
No, I don't.
Okay, because it's basically whiteout blizzard down on this planet. It is. Tom Jones is feeling cold just looking out the viewport in this place, thinking it's a good thing I've got a really.
God damn it. Fucking caught on the fucking highlighter.
You and your
Fuck that
piloting
shit.
rolls.
5 advantages, 2 successes.
Okay, so you basically safely land at the foot of this big mesa where you know that the temple is.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys land, and I'm assuming everyone gets on their Arctic gear, their cold weather gear. Because just
Almost
looking
everyone.
out the windshield, you already see ice crystals forming. The condensed water molecules on there are starting to ice up on the inside even.
Good old thermal poncho.
You've got a heating coil inside with your thermal poncho. As the droid is going to excuse himself from leaving the ship. I will stay behind and make sure the ship is operational.
Oh, you don't want to freeze out there?
My servos were not really meant for cold weather. Okay, so I'm assuming you open the loading bay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you see a big decorative rock that the Jedi thousands of years ago have carved this rock with the intricate Jedi symbols and swirly knots and beautiful things. And you Jedi know that there's a thing that you have to do at this particular spot to open the temple. This is a thing that only Jedi can do. You must bring the younglings out, and all of you stand upon this round stone.
I'm not liking the sound of this.
And you must all concentrate the Force to open the temple.
So get the kids out and get them in a circle.
Get in the circle, and you have to use the Force. So game mechanic wise, this is going to require you two and the younglings to roll at least 5 Force points with the Force power to activate the temple to let it think it's your Jedi and here to open it.
Okay.
Henceforth, why someone hasn't snuck in the temple and stolen all the crystals. So, Jedi. Get the kids in the circle. What do you tell the children to concentrate and get them to focus on opening the way?
Find your happy thought.
Find your happy place. No. Listen to the crystal he's calling for you. And open the path to it.
Okay. So go ahead and roll however many Force dice you have in Force rating. Ooh. Now you each had 1 dark Force. You can choose to flip a light side point dark and use that dark side point. Or you can choose not to and pray the kids roll really well. Or would you like to let the kids roll? Tom Jones! How about you roll for one of the younglings?
Oh boy. Alright, here we go. Oh god. Sorry.
Hey! You know that bully kid that said he'd be the first one to get a crystal? He rolled 2 light side. And, ouch. One last child. Hope
No,
it's
there's-
Damn. One short.
So, 2 of the children generated 4 light side points. Everyone else was apparently embracing their cold and not pleasant thoughts. I'm assuming, are you going to use one of those dark side points, flip a point, and
I mean, can't you just try again?
you can try again.
Tomorrow?
Do you guys want to try again? Oh no, you can try again. So you guys want to try again? Or is someone going to take the bullet?
I'll take it.
Okay.
Flip it.
Flip that. You convert one of the dark side points to a light side.
Oh, dark side, light side?
Yeah, dark. No. You did it right.
Okay.
Give me one of the points. Yes. Turn the light side dark. As the Jedi reach out their hands, and the 2 of you are in awe watching this unison of the Force as they all concentrate. And they concentrate, and you see a streak of just something on the counselor's face. As all of a sudden, the giant crystal facets of the mountainside start to move. And they start to shift and slide, and slowly they start to move in such a pattern that you see an opening open at the bottom, with intricately carved stone ice walls, showing that this plain, what you thought was a crystal frozen mountain, maybe even a glacier, is actually the opening for this temple. And by the way, the 2 of you know that you need to kind of head in there pretty quickly because it starts closing as soon as you stop concentrating.
Okay.
Get in,
Also
kids.
gets-
Okay? So I'm assuming you guys come with?
Yeah, naturally.
And remember, guys,
Possibly warm over there.
for you Jedi, this is a sacred, sacred place. This is the Holy of Holies. This is the Mecca of the Jedi. Or at least one of 5 Meccas. Okay, so you guys all head in there. You shush the kids in. It's good because it's starting to get kind of cold out there. All of a sudden you get in there and you see glowing crystals that have been hung up like torches that glow and just radiate this beautiful ice cave. And you just, like, almost at once you hear all 5 of these kids just oohing and awing over the beauty in here. So what do you Jedi do? This is your show.
Is there like a room that we're supposed to take them to, or are we just kind of supposed to let them?
Well, basically, it's the temple tests everyone in their own special way. So you just have to make sure, the kids make it through okay.
Okay. So, but the kids are supposed to be feeling for the Force for their crystals, right?
Yes.
So a good idea would probably to have all the kids sit down and meditate, right?
You think so, but you can say that.
It's supposed to be timed.
Just that top part?
Yeah, just that first line.
Okay. There is no place more sacred to the Jedi.
Ooh. Tom Jones is making eyes over there.
Put me in the corner.
I'm going to wait until.
Okay, so you guys gonna sit there and do a little Jedi meditation?
I'll sit down and see if the kids kind of...
Encourage them to, and when they're busy, I'm going to talk to Tom.
Okay, so all the kids are circled around our Togruda here. They're all meditating, and our counselor's walking over to Tom Jones and his droid. Or did you leave your droid in the ship?
I don't trust a droid around these crystals. Might do something untrustworthy.
Okay, so you leave the droids in the ship.
Yeah.
And what is the slicer doing during all of this?
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay.
Some crystals, man.
So you
Tell
go.
me I can't use it.
You take Tom Jones to a private spot where hopefully it won't echo completely in this cavernous area.
Yeah.
What do you say to Tom Jones?
You understand how horrific an idea it would be to attempt to defile this place?
Oh, I'm not planning on defiling anything, you know?
I'm going to reemphasize this course and to take my point of view.
He's not planning on defacing the place.
Yeah, I'm not planning on defacing anything.
Don't look at me, look at him. It's his character.
Remember the whole you didn't get away with it with me?
Okay. So you guys have this private moment of talk, and while you're there, do you guys remember those text messages I sent you, which I'll edit this out?
Which ones?
You recall this because you've both been here before. Scroll up. Right around there somewhere. Did anybody look at the gathering?
I did look at the gathering.
I looked at it a little bit, yeah. Like I read through it, but I don't remember everything about it.
Okay. Apparently your phone is going all wonky with stuff.
I was trying to load it while I'm trying to...
Okay, so since you are a race that likes hunting and all that good stuff, you do know. One of you give me a knowledge, either xenology or outer rim. Either way, an intel roll.
It's 2 for me, so.
I got
It's
one.
gonna be
I got a
against
yellow one at least.
2 purple only, since you've both been here before.
Uh, 2 threats.
Okay. Want to give me one? Because you both possibly have experience with this.
Do me a favor, Flip.
Oh, gonna give me all these dark side points.
Success.
One threat. One success.
You can read that really quick.
The worst part is I feel like mine would have worked if it didn't roll off of the book. Just kind of...
It's bad. Look at that book. Or you almost gotta despair off that.
Those aren't pleasant creatures.
Some kind of monsters, huh?
Yeah. Scary monsters in the dark.
Well, are they hairy?
Yep.
Well, I guess I know how I can make some money off this trip.
So you know that those reside on the planets.
All right, guys. And that's a great place to wrap it up there.
Hey gamers, Jim here from Creative Play and Podcast Network. If you're in the Tucson area this September and October, I've got a special message for you.
Hey, this is Karen from RinCon. We are having our convention from September 30th through October 2nd here in Tucson, Arizona. Come out and play every kind of game under the sun with us. We've got role-playing, board games, minifigs, CCGs, we've got Artemis, we have panels with special guests, and this year the theme is steampunk. So get out your, dust off your dirigibles, get out your chapeaus and put them on, come on down.
Thank you for listening to the Creative Play and Podcast Network. And feel free to enjoy our other shows, such as D&D Journey of the 5th Edition, and Scion Ragnarok and Roll, a Scion hero to Ragnarok story. Thank you for listening.
Apparently they think the planet that Starkiller was on was actually on the planet Ilum. Because, it's a frozen planet, and it would have taken the crystals to do it. Okay.